Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we will observe the structures in the abdominal cavity. Watch the video, please. Sorry.
现在观察腹膜与腹膜腔，从剑突沿前正中线至耻骨联合，切开腹壁，在平齐下缘水平切开腹前外侧壁各层，将切开的腹壁翻向四周，打开腹膜腔，可见肝左叶、胃前壁及盖于长汗表面的大网膜。观察腹膜与腹膜腔的境界，将肋弓提起，伸手于肝与膈之间，手指向上可达膈穹隆，为腹腔及腹膜的上界。把大网膜及小肠畔轻轻翻向上方，见小骨盆上口，此即腹腔的下界。腹膜腔经小骨盆上口入盆腔。现在观察腹膜形成的结构。观察由肝门连接于胃小弯和12指肠上部的小网膜，即肝胃韧带和肝12指肠韧带。观察大网膜整体形态，下缘的位置，上缘的附着点。查看胃大弯与横结肠之间的胃结肠韧带。因腹内环境的不同，大网膜的形态在各尸体不尽相同，要交换观察同实验室中其他标本。观察肝的韧带，上提右侧肋弓，将肝推向下方，从左侧观察镰状韧带，用拇指和食指捏捻镰状韧带的游离下缘，感知其内的肝源韧带。将手插入肝右叶与膈之间，向肝的后上方探查，触及的结构为冠状韧带上层。将手移至肝左叶与膈之间，向后探查，触及的结构为左三角韧带。此时将手左移，可捏取左三角韧带的游离缘。触摸位于脾的韧带，将右手由脾和膈之间向右深入，深达脾与肾之间，触及的结构为脾肾韧带。在脾的下端观察脾结肠韧带，注意胃脾韧带、脾结肠韧带与大网膜的关系。辨认12指肠空肠壁，将横结肠翻向上，可见12指肠空肠渠左缘，横结肠细膜根下方，脊柱左侧的腹膜皱壁，即12指肠空肠壁。观察细膜，将大网膜、横结肠及其细膜翻向上方，把小肠推向一侧，将肠细膜根舒展平整，观察肠细膜的形态。将回肠末端推向左侧，在盲肠下端找出阑尾，将阑尾游离端提起，观察阑尾细膜的形态。将横结肠、乙状结肠分别提起，观察其细膜。接下来探查膈下间隙，探查右肝上间隙，将手伸入肝右叶与膈之间，探查右肝上间隙的范围，观察其细膜。将手伸入肝左叶与膈之间，探查左肝上间隙的范围，触摸左三角韧带游离缘，探查右肝下间隙，此间隙位于肝右叶的下面，向上可达肝右叶后面与膈之间，向下通右结肠旁沟，其后份为肝肾隐窝，在平卧时为腹膜腔最低点，故常有积液。查认左肝下间隙，胃和小网膜后方为左肝下间隙，即网膜囊，沿胃大弯下方一横指处剪开胃结肠韧带，注意勿损伤沿胃大弯走行的胃网膜左右动脉。将右手由切口深入网膜囊内，向上达胃和小网膜的后方，再将左手食指深入肝12指肠韧带后方的网膜口，使左右手汇合，探查网膜孔的周界。 将左手顺遗体走形，伸向左，直抵脾门，再将右手中指放入脾与左肾之间，食指放入脾和胃之间，左手与右手中指间即为较厚的脾肾韧带，左手与右手食指间则为胃脾韧带，右手中食指间则为脾地。胃脾韧带和脾肾韧带构成网膜囊的左界。观察结肠下区的间隙，翻动小肠畔和小肠系膜根，观察左右肠系膜窦。左肠系膜窦可直接通往盆腔，右肠系膜窦下方有横位的回肠末端阻断。在升降结肠的外侧观察左右结肠旁沟，左结肠旁沟仅向下通盆腔，右结肠旁沟除向下通盆腔外，向上通膈下间隙，探查其向上和向下的交通。探查盆内腺凹，在男尸上探查直肠膀胱腺凹，在女尸上探查直肠子宫腺凹和膀胱子宫腺凹。最后观察腹前壁下分的脐正中壁、脐内侧壁和脐外侧壁，及膀胱上窝、腹股沟内外侧窝等。
Okay, we will continue our lecture. Before we start our today's work, we should review what we have learned on the anterior lateral abdominal wall. On the anterior lateral wall, we have learned the muscles, nerves, vessels. Besides this, the fascias in the anterior lateral wall of the abdomen is quite different from the other in the other regions. The superficial fascia in the abdominal wall can be divided into two layers. What they are? The superficial one is corpus fascia, and the deep one, yes. And the deep fascia in the abdominal wall is quite weak. Why it's weak? You should think. As we know, there are 4 muscles on the anterior lateral wall of the abdomen. What they are? In the left side, there are 3 layers of muscles. From superficial to deep, they are quadratus, externus, abdominis, obliquus, internus abdominis, and transversus abdominis. In the middle, the rectus abdominis. Around the rectus abdominis, there is a strong sheath. What's its name? It's called rectus sheath. What nerves can be seen in this region? Yes, the lower 6 intercostal nerves, and the inferior and the iliohypogastric nerve. And what's this one? Iliac inguinal nerve. You should think what structures this nerve supply. These nerves supply not only the muscles, but also the skin covered the abdomen. And then we have learned about the vessels. What vessels are located in this region? There are maybe 3 arteries. One is this one. What's this? What's this? Superior epigastric artery and its vein. And what's this one? Inferior epigastric artery and its vein. And another one here. What's this? Deep iliac circumflexion artery and veins. Okay. What should we do today? Today, we will observe the peritoneum and organs in the abdomen. What is the peritoneum? 腹膜. We should first to open the peritoneal cavity by making a cross incision, as did in the video, and reflex the 4 parts of the abdominal wall to lateral side, and you should to see by your eyes, to touch by your fingers, and to feel maybe by your finger and by your heart, and think with your brain. Maybe today we will not to use too much tools, only observe, touch, feel, and think. Okay, what structures should we should observe? They are. Now, the structures formed by the peritoneum, fulmor. The peritoneum in the abdominal cavity forms special structures. They are the omentum, one more, mesentery. What's this? 细膜 and ligament. Yes. First of all, we should know the omentum. The omentum includes 2. One is greater and another is lesser omentum. Greater omentum, where it is? This one. The greater omentum is stretched from the greater curvature of the stomach, is go downward and reflect upward. When we make a longitudinal sagittal section, we can see in this figure. This is the stomach. You can see the greater omentum formed in the inferior margin of the stomach, from its anterior wall and posterior wall. The 2 layers of the peritoneum meet together to form one, and extend downward, and then backward up, ascending to the transverse colon. This is a transverse colon, and it's close its anterior and posterior aspect of the colon to the superior posterior margin, and then meet together again to form a mesentery, and then to the posterior wall of the abdomen. This part is the greater omentum. It consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. Can you understand this? Okay. Then the lesser omentum. what is the lesser omentum? The lesser omentum is peritoneum fold stretched from the liver and the lesser curvature of the stomach. This part, this region. It can be divided into two parts. One is the hepatogastric ligament from liver to the stomach, to the lesser curvature of the stomach. And another is the hepatoduodenal ligament from the portal of the liver to the superior part of the duodenum. This part. And also, we came from the longitudinal sectioned picture to see the lesser omentum. It's located here. This one, from the liver to the stomach. This one. And then we should identify a special structure. It's called omental bursa. Where it is, a bursa and bursa. It located mainly behind the lesser omentum and the posterior wall of the stomach. This region, and this region, this is the omentum bursa. There is an opening, a foramen can enter this bursa. Usually, the four layers of the great omentum united to each other to form one layer. So the omentum bursa is only located in this region. If the four layers cannot unite to each other, the omentum bursa is extended to here. Okay. When you observe the omentum bursa, you should put a figure into the omental foramen from the right side of the lesser omentum. This foramen is called the omentum foramen. In this way, your finger will, through the foramen, enter the omental bursa. And then we should identify the mesenteries. There are many mesenteries within the abdominal cavity. First, you can see this part. This is a transverse mesencolon. What is Chinese name? Yeah, this is a transverse colon. And the transverse colon is hanged by the transverse mesencolon. And here is the appendix. Appendix has its own mesentery. It's called meson appendix. What's this in Chinese? Yes. And then this is a sigmoid colon. It also has a mesentery. It's called sigmoid mesencolon. What's this? Okay. And then we should observe the structures related with the liver. What is the liver? This is liver. Around the liver, we can see some ligaments. First, we should identify this ligament. This is the falciform ligament. Falciform ligament. The falciform ligament divides the liver into right and left lobes. And then in the superior posterior part, you can touch the coronary ligament here. You should insert your hand between the liver and the diaphragm. Your fingertip can touch the coronary ligament, right and left. And the two ends of the coronary ligament, you can find the left triangular ligament here and right triangular ligament. You can touch by your finger. Here, triangle. And continue, you should identify the ligament related with stomach, with duodenum, with spleen, kidney, and so on, according the textbook in your hand. And also you should identify the recesses and the punches. Later I will mention again. Now, you should examine the stomach. What is the stomach? Okay. You can see the form, the morphology of the stomach is quite different from person to person. You should examine and observe what type in your cadaver. I try to identify the different type of the stomach. You should touch the stomach by your hand, by your finger, and to distinguish the stomach and the duodenum. What is the duodenum? Yes. When you put your finger in this region, this is the pylorus of the stomach. You can feel this region is quite hot. And then you move your finger to the superior part of the duodenum. You can feel suddenly it becomes very soft. Here hot is the stomach. Here is soft is duodenum. This is different. And then you should examine the spleen. What is the spleen? Where it is located? Yes, you have already known. You should insert your right hand between the diaphragm and the spleen to feel the spleen, to touch it. And you should observe and examine the small intestine. What is the small intestine? Yes, you should try to measure how long it is. Here. And then you should observe the feature of the large intestine and the appendix. You should compare the small intestine and the large intestine. This is small intestine and this is a large intestine. They are quite different. You should compare them and identify the difference between them. Okay? And then you should examine the peritoneal spaces and the lower portion point in the peritoneal cavity. When a person lying down, the space posterior posterior to the liver, the hepatorenal recess in a very lower region. The person lying down, the hepatorenal recess here, and then within the pelvis there are some punch. One is called ricoto vesical punch, and another is ricoto uterine punch. We can see from these pictures. Okay. In female, you can see this punch is called rectal uteral punch here. Also, it called the punch of the Douglas. Yes, maybe you have already learned these structures. Yeah, this is the lowest cavity, lowest point in the abdominal peritoneal cavity. Yeah. Anterior to the bladder is the vesical uterine punch here. And in male, only one punch. It's called rectal or vesical punch. This one, rectal vesical punch here. Also, it's the lowest with the position in the peritoneal cavity. Okay, finally, you should identify the structures on the posterior aspect of the anterior wall. You have already opened the anterior wall. You can see the structures from inside of the anterior wall. There are some folds. One is the middle one. It's called median umbilical fold. Why it forms a fold? There's something within it. And another one, later to it, is the middle umbilical fold. Beneath this fold, what's in it? Yes, here. And later to it is the lateral umbilical fold. This one. What's beneath in the lateral umbilical fold? Yes, artery, inferior epigastric artery and its vein. Between the fold, there are some fossa. Here is fossa. For example, is the middle inguinal fossa here. You can see here is fossa, here and here. And this one is called lateral inguinal fossa. Lateral inguinal fossa, lateral to the lateral umbilical fold. And between the lateral and the middle umbilical fold is the middle inguinal fossa. Okay. So that's our today's work.